His dad wanted him to become a pastor, but dancehall newcomer ended up at a call center before moving on to the recording studio.
Yet another young DJ buzzing with a badness track.
I just life, I just part of it. I just life, I just what happen right now.
Touch them, skip them. Be a money man, give them.
Roze, the main man here in Big Lane, Central Village.
Life in the lane, well, a lot of violence, you know. Definitely a lot of gang violence, but that's why it end up in my lyrics. Because I'm literally thinking about what's going on.
How people cope with the violence?
Well, curfew help them cope with it still because like the curfew, you know, them tend to stay inside, so them stay away from it.
Boy, you know, see a spill town badness. Yeah.
One and two time people make it out of the community, and I did always tell myself that I have to be one of those persons. Like I have to take my family and my loved ones them from out of this place. And growing up, my father him always loved music, so I did familiar with music. Him always a blast music every day.
His mother literally always around. She's part of the team that manages him.
She never turned my mind from being a musician. Like she always say, just make sure you know what you do and don't follow no company and all of that. But my mother is a great person. Like, I wish everybody did have a mother like she, really and truly.
You look at the statistics, it's scary out there. What are some of your fears?
Definitely, because you know, at the end of the day, you don't have to be involved in anything for people to target you. Because at the end of the day, all of us are not safe here in Jamaica. Not just Big Lane, Central Village, Spanish Town or Spain Town badness. It's everywhere.
But the song is pretty violent though.
Well, as he told you before, it is, but it is what is happening. It's not something that he is involved in, but it's what is happening around him. And at the end of the day, sometimes you sing the positive stuff and it takes you nowhere.
Catchy bum. How that girl them bubble gum. Pocket full of funds and no change and no chump.
Listening to music or going to party and play the music on computer was my thing. I did always want to hear myself come through the speaker box. I did kind of shy still because my father did want me to turn pastor. Father did want me to turn pastor, so I never did that show the side there.
Yeah. Spain town badness. Yeah.
Because I already see the bigger picture, you know, like. I see how other people live because like I've been to abroad and so I see the life and know say life not really just there in the ghetto and I just board house and zinc fence, like life really out there and from you put your mind to it you can get it.
But why you think that after all of these years in Jamaica, there are so many people still live in the ghetto and life is still so violent?
Well, it all comes down to the mind. If you tell yourself say you're going to want something and you're going to leave this place and like no violence and all of them things there, you can become something great.
Roze a familiar story. He recorded a few tracks, but only one, a badness tune, sparked some interest. When your friends and when people in Jamaica listen to Spain Town badness, what impression you think they form in their heads?
That Spain Town is not a nice place. The Spain Town badness is not a joke thing, so you have to be careful.
You want people to think of your hometown, the Big Lane that you grew up on as a dangerous place?
Definitely, it's a dangerous place.
How dangerous is it?
I can't put it on a scale.
If you were to put it on a scale of between 1 to 10, where would it fall?
About 6, 7.
You fear for your life sometimes?
Definitely. But it's just like you don't know what cause bullet have eyes, you know? It's not like nobody will come look for me or anything, but I just don't want to be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Had to ask myself if I was at the wrong place at the wrong time after a police patrol showed up. Curious maybe at the size of the crowd that had gathered, and instructed us to follow them to the nearby Central Village Police Station, where the sergeant in charge informed us we would be charged for flouting COVID restrictions on the size of public gatherings. They also loaded speaker boxes into the back of their pickup. Since ER wasn't throwing the daytime dance that the cops seemed to think was going on, I couldn't quite figure out why they'd taken issue with me and my team. Anyway, cooler heads prevailed whilst at the station, and we soon returned to wrap up our shoot in Big Lane. Zinc everywhere, and COVID only piling on more pressure in an already tough part of town.
Whenever for me, all of them people here would come out, and them not see me every day. Almost a year now,
And nobody has jobs.
and nobody has jobs. Nothing.
So how people survive?
I don't know. I mean, just provide with fruits and trees and everything, so.
No, but literally, how do people here, if there are no jobs and it's violence every day, how do people pay their utilities? How do people, go to the supermarket and buy food? How do they live?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes they have somebody where probably provide for them, like send them money and them thing they send them go shopping. But me, really and truly, like, I can count the people that I know really have a solid job in this community and have a solid income.
So before you were licking lyrical shots,
Yeah.
how were you living?
Yeah, I usually worked at a call center. I worked at a call center for 1 year. Because like, I didn't know I need cash, but I never did go do nothing bad for it. So I did find myself a work. And I was working for 1 year, but me did always see myself on the stage with a mic. Like, I never see myself in the jacket and tie and things. So I did stop work and then start strategize my thing and plan out what I go do for really reach right here. So and I come there right there right now.
Yeah.
So what, you want to do a shout out to Anne for holding this now? And
We need a visit in Central Village, Big Lane. Like, we need help. Like, a lot of people here need help, financial wise, like, and violence make it hard for enough individuals and things. So if you could really come pay us a visit and start peace and everything, that would be great.
Roze Don looks up to Vibes Cartel and Mavado and says he gets a lot of comments from people who claim he looks like Alkaline. You take that as an insult or a compliment?
Some of the time, it depends on how them say. After a while, like, I'm just get tired of it and I'm get used to it too also. So if somebody tell me, I'm just like, a regular thing that's so. I just walk past. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the hip-hop rhythm, really, but I can do freestyle. So some of the times, like when I'm in the studio and I have nothing to record, I just hop on the beat. But I really don't like the idea as well. Like, I say everybody I try this trap dancehall or this dancehall trap. I don't like the idea of it. Like, I really like the hardcore dancehall. The reason for me think why them really try to change it, because artists obviously say Jamaica and I don't know it, so they want to get them the music overseas and things. And everybody is a big fan of America, and America is hip-hop and the rap thing, so that's why them kind of really at, because them try to hit the overseas market. We have some bunks that they've never heard before. And that really make it outstanding right now. I don't conquer the airways as yet. Because as you know, the song is very violent. As I say, I just open the ears with this. And I have a team, a strong team, 2 Flash Records, where I push my thing and like, them have it all planned out and things. So yeah, we definitely doing some better music. It's dancehall. It's just a new flow.
So you plan to be vaccinated?
Yeah, if I have to. Like, if I have to, why not?
Because you want to travel also?
Yeah, I want to like, I want to be alive, because them say corona kill people, so take the vaccine and better myself.
Spin town badness. Yeah. Spin town badness. Yeah.